Dana had a question about adding an SVG to a model, but adding it as a modifier. Now, in this particular case, we have the LA Lakers logo attached to our koozie here, but it's added as a part. If I alt-click on this and right-click and choose Edit SVG, I can change it to be a modifier. And so when you change it to be a modifier, you can see that we actually don't even see the logo whatsoever. Now it's still there, right? So it's still there. It's just we can't see it. So let's go ahead and right click on that again, and let's go to Edit SVG. And we'll just move it around a little bit. So you can see right there, it's under modifier. Now the reason that we might not be able to see it is because our koozie happens to be yellow. Let's change it to orange, and now we can see that in fact we do have the LA Lakers logo there, but it's in yellow. Now that is just an indicator that that is applied as a modifier, and the idea behind the modifier is that it's completely flush to the front of our koozie. So how do we change the color of what this does? Currently, if I were to slice this plate, our Lakers logo would be purple because that is the color that the object currently is. So we'll just give it a second, and you can see now that in fact our text here is in purple. If I go back to the Prepare tab and come down here to this object, and I make that orange, or let's make it white, and reslice. Now, because that object is white, now we are going to get a white Lakers text. So that is how that all works in regards to using a modifier. So you see, now our text is white. Okay, now it could be argued that we don't actually print this way. It would be better to print this on a plate and then mold our badge, and then it wouldn't take so long to print. You can see here it takes 16 hours to print this way because there's a lot of, see how many times it's changing color? 297 times. So that's a lot of color changes. Another thing that we could do is we could right click on this and choose Edit SVG, and we could do a cut. Okay, so now we have a cut. We can increase our cut to say 1.5. What I usually use when I use cut, and then if we slice it, then it's not going to have any color at all. It's simply going to cut into our cooler and leave a recessed. So you get the look of the logo, as you can see here, but you don't have the added color changes to make the logo. So there you go. So that is how to go about adding logos and making sure they're the right color and so forth, done here through your Objects tab in conjunction with using it as a modifier. If you have any questions or need one-on-one training or some custom files made for you, this is my contact information, so feel free to reach out via email. You can text me. You could even give me a call. I'd be happy to answer questions or give you more details on the one-on-one training we offer, and as well as if you need custom files made until you are up to speed on how to make them yourself, feel free to reach out and we'd be happy to help you with that as well.